Oh, hi. My name is Waylon Lewis, and that's how most of us eat, like half the time, at least speaking for myself. So, from the Buddhist tradition or the mindful tradition or the yoga tradition or whatever, your parents wanting you to behave at the dining table tradition, we can approach our food, which is a huge part of our life and part of our environment and part of our health and part of our mental and stress health more mindfully. So here's a mindful eating, I think it's 6 little tips, and you can create a little, what are they called? Anagram or something. So it's Rajasic, and we're going to go through that. And the Rajasic is RGASC, and then there's a little asterisk at the end. So instead of multitasking when you eat, which is really fun and tempting, we can be fully present with our food. That doesn't mean you can't talk with a friend at a dining table or in a restaurant. Doesn't even mean you can't watch a movie. But the idea is that when you're eating, you're going through these 6 steps. So these 6 steps are not about, nah, 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 you have to be mindful. They're about, even if you're being distracted, watching a movie, eating popcorn, at a restaurant, at home eating ice cream, you can always practice these 6 steps. You can take them wherever you go, and they're free and they're powerful, and they actually work for me, the world's least mindful eater. And that's the point of practice, is not, oh, I'm mindful, I'm wearing a fancy outfit and I'm a guru. The point is, I'm mindless, I practice mindfulness, and then I can be present and fully enjoy things and be less stressed out. So I have a peach here, a local organic peach from the farmer's market. May not be fully ripe, but for test purposes, we're going to use this peach. So instead of diving in and multitasking, the first R is relax. Relax means, I don't know about you, but when I have a delicious meal, particularly when I'm hungry or I'm excited about eating it, I actually get physically adrenalized, kind of stressed out, but in an excited way. Like that feeling when you have that delicious cake or nachos or whatever you're excited about, and you're like, ah, and you can just eat really fast in a weird way. Speaking more for myself, I can eat really fast what I'm really excited about eating without actually appreciating it, because I eat so fast and I'm so into it. And it's sort of grease, salt, almost like addictive, adrenalized style of eating. So instead of that, relax is the first step. Relax isn't just general advice from your angry parent. Relax means something specific. So before I jump into this peach, 3 full breaths in and out. I can actually feel the sort of adrenaline stress right here. So you're actually breathing into that. Now that's something you can do at a restaurant, on a date, whatever. You don't have to be like, you just nice. 3 full breaths. Number 2, gratitude. Gratitude is really easy. This is Rajasic. So gratitude. Gratitude is gratitude for nature that created the food. Gratitude for the waiter or waitress. Gratitude for the cook. Gratitude for yourself being alive. Gratitude for the privilege in your life that allows you to eat this peach or whatever you're about to eat. Gratitude. Have a moment of like, thank you. Thank you, cook. Thank you, wallet. Thank you, job. Thank you, health. Thank you, Mother Nature. It's nice. It's nice to feel that appreciation. A is appreciate. So instead of you actually like take a moment, you really look at it. This I always think of it as being like a kid again. As a kid, you've never seen a peach before. So you got really into it. You just looked at everything with fresh eyes. Whenever I really look at stuff and feel it, it's not just looking. It's like feeling it, your 6 senses or your 5 senses. That is appreciate. really adds to the pleasure of it because so much of food is so beautiful. Smell. So that one we're giving a little extra love because you know the power of going into that old Italian restaurant or whatever that you were in last when you were a kid. So smell. Really take a little moment. And again, that is something you can do on a date or at a restaurant or whatever. You can smell your food. You don't have to get all weird about it, but you just smell, you just savor it. So you could think of that as savor instead. And then C, rajasic. C is chew. Now, this is something that a lot of us almost skip over. And, you know, we're like rushing swallowing. You can see people rush to swallow when they're trying to talk at the same time. So instead of rushing to swallow, chew. This is going to be awkward, but I'm going to demonstrate. I wanted to demonstrate because it's actually powerful to really feel the texture, the different tastes, and the different areas of your mouth. It's like going to a wine tasting. And Colorado peaches are famous. They're deserving of that kind of attention. So if you ever overeat, this is a very powerful step. All of them are powerful, but this one particularly, and that you fully appreciate every bite. Imagine instead of skipping over 90% of them and just getting a general flavor of what happened. And then you won't, like I often do, you won't have the urge to overeat because you'll have fully enjoyed it. Rajasic chew. So really the texture, really get into it. The taste. I mean, it's really amazing when I'm present with chewing and savoring and tasting and the texture versus when I'm not. I barely am present for one of the highlights of my day, in my life. And then the final, the asterisk, is P, pause. So before rushing off into the next thing, sort of like relax. You just take a moment to appreciate what just happened and what's next. And then you go on with your day. And that is it. Rajasic, R, relax, gratitude, appreciate, smell, sort of savor, chew, and then pause. So it's the 6 steps to mindful eating. Thank you to Kripalu, which inspired me with their mindful eating tips when I visited years ago. And I hope this adds joy and health and enjoyment to your life. This October, I'm honored to be joining luminaries such as Julia Cameron of Morning Pages fame for a fall writing program, a mindful life transforming mindfulness program with Kripalu Yoga Center. And you can join, we'll include the link, but kripalu.org. Hope to see you.